Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the Vision channel. Now, what I will be doing is we'll be discussing some things. I've gotten into a little, dilemma over the weekend because I got bored. And it involves TikTok, which is the world's most toxic social media site. So, it all started, let's just say, around Friday night. If anyone knows the Yankee with no brim meme, it was some stupid little meme that came with the political compass chart, and everyone was just making fun of it. It was all just good times. It was all good times. But apparently, some TikTok thoughts decided, let's make a dance out of it. It is bad. And that's what I was criticizing. The dance is awful, and the meme, now the idea of the meme is ruined because it has this weird dance. It's not a good dance. It's an awful dance. It's not even really a dance. It's more of just a seizure. But it is a horrible, horrible dance. And the fun of the meme is ruined. It's like the OK Boomer meme. That meme was amazing. Like, that meme was funny, making fun of old people. But then, all these Snapchat filters with OK Boomer and flowers, and it was just, ugh. It wasn't fun anymore. Now, let me show you how hard this dance is. Now keep in mind, it also mixes the I Won't Let You Go meme into the song. It is awful. I wanted to gouge my eyes out the second I saw it. And just see for yourself. It hurts me to play this clip.
Whoa! Yankee with no brim!
If you are a sentient living life form with a prefrontal cortex and more than 3 brain cells, you can see that is not talent. That is ugly. That is disgusting. It just makes me want to throw up in the corner. This is what dancing has become. Now, call me a boomer, but this is not dancing. This, even though it's old, this is dancing. As you can see, that was some actual dancing from some concert like in the 80s. I don't know. I just searched it up. But that is dancing. You put effort into the dance, and you actually had to use muscles that you usually don't use. Now, what she did makes, still makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Not only that, but that's not dancing, because you don't really have to put any effort into that. It's just not funny. It's not special. It's not dancing. Because what you just saw there, yes, it was Michael Jackson. I know it was an older clip. I don't really care about that part, but that's dancing. People, when you show that to people of that generation, oh yeah, that's dancing, because it really is dancing. But this isn't dancing. This isn't special. It's just ugly. So that was just my problem. I made a stupid little reaction thing saying, oh, the memes did. They took and they killed it. So that it had nothing to do with the fact that she was a girl. I don't know what she must have taken it that way, because she just called me an incel, because had no other reasonable explanation to telling me that how her clip was possibly good. But yeah, so I decided to research the term incel, and this is what I actually found. So, according to Google, the definition of incel is a subculture who define themselves as unable to find a romantic sexual partner despite desiring one, a state when they are described as an inceldom. Now, I'm not telling anyone, I'm not saying that or blaming women for, me not having this experience. That's not what I was doing. Point anywhere in this video or in any video where I'm blaming a certain group of people for something that didn't happen. I'm not doing that. So, first of all, half the comment section is a bunch of idiots who don't know how to define words and don't realize that the more that they comment, the more the algorithm tips in my favor, if they even know what the word algorithm means, because I'm not assuming they're very highly intelligent creatures. But yeah, that's actually what incel means. Not someone who doesn't like, not someone who wants to have a different point, saying a dance is garbage. And then we have our local feminists who decide to say, "Oh, you're oppressing her or something." Bitch, where the fuck am I oppressing her? Be honest. Where? Where? I'm saying the dance is bad. No, you're oppressing her. Well, if you want to see real oppression, I would gladly fly you out to Iraq to show you what real oppression looks like, where some people aren't given specific rights based on the chromosome that they were born with. That's actual oppression. Me making a joke and saying that this meme has been ruined. That's not oppression. That's called you being a dumb bitch. And I mean, most of the people who were commenting in the first place really weren't the brightest of people. Didn't understand the whole thing. The whole thing was pretty much, I was disappointed that our meme got lost. And it turned to this whole thing, cry harder, cry harder. Like, I'm not crying in the first place. You see the tears falling down my face? Well, you can't, because I'm not crying. Memes die like this all the time, but it's even worse when these white girls, they just ruin it. It really is awful. And if anyone can do what if any white girl can show me they can actually do the Michael Jackson Club, I'll redact everything I just said. If they can do it in a month, but they're not able to because they don't have talent. Majority of the people who go on TikTok and do these stupid dances, they don't have talent. Michael Jackson had more talent in one of his pubic hairs than these kids have in their entire bodies. It's disgusting. Metaphorically and literally. But enough ranting about my problems. There's a lot of other problems with the site in general. Like it's famous people like Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae. They didn't get famous because they're good at what they do. They got famous because they're 15 and they look like they're 7. That's why they're famous. We all know that's the reason they're famous. They can't dance well. They aren't special. They didn't help anyone. They're just young looking. And they have and larger body parts that some people prefer, which I can't say because YouTube's gonna hack me by the throat. Yeah, so that's why they're not like if you just watch Charli D'Amelio's videos, they're not special. They're not special at all. They're not funny. They're not good looking. They're just annoying. She's got no talent. She just sits there and she makes videos and all those Snapchat for you stories will be like, oh my god, Charli did this and this. No one asked. No one cares. No one really cared. This is why I have a disdain for TikTok. I didn't want to get it. I refused to get it for like a year because it was like, okay, this is just a toxic community full of people who don't know how to dance, people who make stupid videos. It's pretty much just a feminist breeding ground. So it's like that. It's like the mold you get on your bread. It starts small and then it just overtakes the whole bread, making it disgusting and unusable. But yeah, and the wallet jokes. I mean, like I'm so offended by those jokes. You really did it, feminists. You really offended me. I'm so butthurt. Oh god, it hurts. So much. Ay. This is why TikTok sucks. This is why its famous people really aren't special. If you see a lot of famous comedians like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle got his attention by getting people to laugh. His jokes are hilarious. He is a funny comedian. And that's why he's famous, because he did what he's supposed to do, he got his job done, and he's hilarious. Now, all these other people, their dancing is ugly, and they don't really know how to dance with these, 5-second clips. They don't put really much effort into it. All they have to do is just move their hips a bit and magic. And if girls sexualize themselves, it's immediate. They're famous. They're famous. You don't have to put any effort. They're famous. It's magic. They're famous. Which is the biggest problem with TikTok, because you don't need skill. All you need is big body parts. Remember to like and subscribe, boys. Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.